is an influx of reports indicating Prince Harry's strong desire to return to his home country, the UK. Nevertheless, Meghan Markle possesses a secret weapon that could halt Prince Harry's progress. Greetings and a warm welcome to the Princess Diana News channel. Indeed, as I previously stated, there is a rapid influx of reports indicating that Prince Harry strongly desires to return to the United Kingdom. To such an extent that it seems he is actively searching for a new home, aiming to provide Megxi and the children with increased opportunities to be in Britain. In this upcoming video, make sure to stick around as I reveal a fascinating update on Megxi, who seems to have a clever strategy that could greatly impede Prince Harry's progress. Meanwhile, it seems that he is currently searching for a property in the UK and intends to split his time between the UK and America. However, unsurprisingly, Megxi strongly disagrees with that idea, resulting in a heated disagreement and tension between Haza and Megxi. I am not surprised to hear that there are reports indicating that Megxi is reluctant to return to the UK. This is particularly evident when considering the recent unfavorable poll results from YouGov UK, which have further deteriorated her situation. When I last examined this matter, approximately 2/3 of the individuals either had a negative opinion or remained indifferent towards our Megxi. However, as I just stated, the situation has deteriorated. Currently, Megxi is disliked by almost half of all adults, while a quarter of them have a neutral opinion. Approximately 75% of the adults surveyed in YouGov UK expressed either indifference or dislike towards Megxi. According to the source, there is a disagreement between the couple on this matter. However, they are planning to search for their own property near London, with Harry taking the lead in this decision. It is not surprising that Harry is leading, considering that Meghan is not well liked in the country. She simply isn't, no doubt about it. It is a reflection of both her words and actions. As I have repeatedly stated, not just on this platform, but also on my personal channel, Steph the Alternate Nerd. Therefore, if you have not yet become a subscriber of my personal channel, I kindly request your assistance, as I would greatly value and appreciate it. In essence, Haza is aware that requesting property from King Charles on the royal estate would most likely be promptly refused. There has been a problem that came up concerning Frogmore Cottage, so the source still occasionally utilizes a compact residence in Kensington Palace. Purchasing a home in the UK is indeed possible, but individuals will be responsible for acquiring it on their own. I am curious about what method they would use to buy that. It is simply speculation, but it seems that due to the loss of the Spotify and potential Netflix deals, the Sussexes are not securing any new lucrative agreements. Additionally, it appears that Meg's agency, WME, is not bringing in significant financial opportunities for them. London properties are incredibly costly, so what funds are they planning to utilize to purchase a property in London? I'm simply inquiring on behalf of a friend, merely asking on behalf of a friend. However, the issue of finances may not be relevant as Megxi has no intention of returning to the UK. There have been recent reports indicating that Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet will not be making a visit to the royal family. In regards to the potential return of the family to the UK, I believe that Megxi has a strategic plan that may hinder Prince Harry from purchasing a property in London. This perspective, despite being seen as a conspiracy theory, suggests that Megxi, under the name of Abinacus Pursuit Theory, is reluctant to relocate to the UK. I interpret this report as Megxi manipulating her children as a way to express her intention of staying in America with them. If you have the desire to visit the UK, that is completely understandable. However, you know what? The children and I have decided not to accompany you. Correct, I assume this would be a prominent deterrent for Prince Harry to relocate back to the United Kingdom. According to an expert, despite Prince Harry's desire to establish a UK base, it is unlikely that Prince Arch and Princess Lilibet will be visiting the royal family in the near future, as reported. And now, let's continue forward. Based on the information available, it can be inferred that Haza has made several visits to the UK, with his most recent being for the Well Child Awards just last month. However, Megxi has not made a trip to the United Kingdom since the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Well, technically speaking, she briefly touched down in the UK during her journey to the Invictus Games last month, but you're aware of the details. Who is considering this aspect? However, according to royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam, this implies that she probably doesn't desire a life in the UK for herself or Prince Arch and Prince Lilibet. Therefore, irrespective of Prince Harry expressing his desire to relocate to the UK, divide our time between the UK and America, and establish a residence in London for ourselves and the children. It appears that Megxi is firmly standing her ground and using her children as a tactic to dissuade Prince Harry from purchasing her residence in the UK. She is adamant about not setting foot in the country and makes it clear that her children will also not be involved in any plans that suggest otherwise. According to royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam, it appears highly improbable that Meghan will be making a trip to Britain in the foreseeable future. Similarly, Archie and Lily face comparable circumstances in the immediate future. I find no validity in the speculation that Harry plans to divide his time between the United States and Britain. To be honest, he does make an extremely valid point. He mentions that he has significant reservations about security and is currently involved in a legal dispute with the Home Office on this matter, with an ongoing trial ahead. Richard Fitzwilliam raises a valid concern regarding the credibility of the report suggesting that Prince Harry intends to find a residence in London, UK, in order to divide his time between there and America. This uncertainty arises due to his ongoing legal case against the Home Office, which pertains to the provision of armed security while he and his family are in the country. Considering this unresolved matter, one must question the validity of the reports claiming that Prince Harry is actively seeking to establish a foothold in London, UK. I understand Richard Fitzwilliam's perspective and it does raise some uncertainty. However, he emphasizes the significance of having a dependable and lasting establishment, preferably with the royal family, to serve as a secure home during his visits to Britain. However, it is important to consider the other perspective and be truthful about it. For instance, when he comes to Britain. At present, he only visits Britain on rare occasions. In my opinion, it would be more logical for him to opt for staying in a hotel every time he visits Britain instead of purchasing a property in London, which would be seldom utilized and prove to be more expensive. Particularly, there are emerging reports suggesting that Megxi has no desire to visit the UK, nor does she want her children to do so. Is he actively searching for a house in London? While he has a strong desire for a permanent base in the UK, on the contrary, Megxi opposes the idea and doesn't want her children to visit there. Therefore, it is highly unlikely that Prince Harry would choose to enter the UK without their presence. To put it differently, Richard Fitzwilliam questions the need for a permanent base in the UK when there are still unresolved security issues with the Home Office. This perspective presents valid points on both sides of the argument. Now that I've shared my thoughts, it's your turn to give yours. If you enjoyed this video and desire additional content, rest assured, there will certainly be more in the future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for this channel. Please activate the notification bell and share your thoughts, including any conspiracy theories. Do you believe Prince is currently searching for a house in the UK? Let us know in the comments. You inform me and continue. Take your membership to the next level and select from the options of being a prince, princess, king, or queen. Gain access to exclusive content from both myself and Andy Sr. by joining today. Having said that, I sincerely thank you for watching today's video and greatly appreciate your support. Until we meet again, take care and goodbye.